Hey, welcome back to Quiz Gem. How well do you know your body? Can you pass this 50 questions about the human body? Let's start. Before starting, please subscribe to the Quiz Gem channel for more exciting quizzes. What is the largest organ in your body? Liver, skin, or lungs? It's your skin. Which bone is the longest in the human body? Humerus, tibia, or femur? It's femur located in your legs. What is the main function of red blood cells? It's to carry oxygen in your body. What part of the brain is primarily responsible for balance? Pick one from letter A to C. It's cerebellum. Which organ is responsible for filtering blood? Liver, kidneys, or pancreas? It's kidneys. What is the powerhouse of the cell? Remember what your science teacher taught you? It's mitochondria. Which system in the human body includes the brain and spinal cord? Respiratory, nervous, or digestive? It's the nervous system. What is the average number of bones in an adult human body? 206, 208, or 210? It's 206. What protein in red blood cells carries oxygen? Collagen, myoglobin, or hemoglobin? It's hemoglobin. Which part of the brain controls voluntary actions? Medulla oblongata, cerebrum, or thalamus? Cerebrum. What is the main component of the human hair and nails? Keratin, collagen, or elastin? Keratin. What is the smallest bone in the human body? You can answer this. It's stapes. What type of joint is the shoulder joint? Ball and socket, hinge, or pivot? It's ball and socket. Which organ produces insulin? Liver, pancreas, or gallbladder? Pancreas. What is the main function of white blood cells? Like this video if you know the answer. It's to fight infections. What is the fluid called that surrounds the brain and spinal cord? Blood, synovial fluid, or cerebrospinal fluid? It's cerebrospinal fluid. What part of the eye controls the amount of light that enters? Cornea, iris, or lens? Iris. Which muscle is known as the heart muscle, skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, or cardiac muscle? Correct, it's cardiac muscle. Which part of the human body is primarily responsible for detoxification? Liver, kidneys, or spleen? It's the liver. How many chambers does the human heart have? 2, 4, or 6? It's 4. What is the primary function of the large intestine? To absorb water. Which vitamin is produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, C, or vitamin D? It's vitamin D. What is the main function of platelets? To fight infections, carry oxygen, or clot blood? To clot our blood. Which part of the brain is responsible for memory? Keep going. It's hippocampus. What is the primary function of the small intestine? Absorb nutrients, absorb water, or produce bile? It's absorb nutrients. What part of the human body is responsible for producing sound? This one's a bit tricky. It's the larynx. Which organ is responsible for pumping blood throughout the body? Easy one. It's the heart. Which part of the eye is responsible for sharp central vision? Retina, cornea, or macula? Macula. What type of blood vessel carries blood away from the heart? Veins, arteries, or capillaries? The arteries. What is the main function of the lymphatic system? Transport oxygen, transport lymph, or produce hormones? Letter B, transport lymph. Which gland in the human body regulates metabolism? Adrenal gland, pituitary gland, or thyroid gland? Thyroid gland. What is the primary function of the kidneys? Don't give up now. It's filter blood. Which part of the human brain regulates breathing and heart rate? Cerebellum, brainstem, or hippocampus? It's brainstem. What is the main function of the respiratory system? Fight infections, transport oxygen, or produce hormones? To transport oxygen. What is the basic structural unit of the human nervous system? Dendrite, axon, or neuron? Stay confident, it's neuron. Which muscle is primarily used in breathing? Diaphragm, pectoral, or trapezius? Diaphragm. What is the primary function of the endocrine system? Absorb nutrients, produce hormones, or transport oxygen? To produce hormones. Which part of the brain is responsible for regulating hunger and thirst? It's hypothalamus. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Vitamin A, D, or K? It's vitamin K. What is the main function of the skeletal system? Protect organs? Produce hormones? Or transport oxygen? To protect our organs, keep going. Last 10 questions. Which part of the human body has the most bones? It's our hands. What is the largest artery in the human body? Pulmonary artery, aorta, or carotid artery? It's aorta. What is the smallest muscle in the human body? Masseter, soleus, or stapedius? Letter C, stapedius. Which organ is part of both the respiratory and digestive systems? Pharynx, esophagus, or larynx? It's pharynx. Which hormone is not primarily responsible for regulating blood sugar levels? It's cortisol. What is the main function of the human liver? Produce bile, filter blood, or produce insulin? It's filter blood. Which part of the brain is involved in speech production? The answer is C, Broca's area. What type of cell is primarily responsible for bone formation? Osteoblast, osteoclast, or osteocyte? It's osteoblast. What is the main function of the spleen? Filter blood, produce insulin, or store bile? It's filter blood. Last questions. Which organ is responsible for producing digestive enzymes and hormones? Gallbladder? Liver? Pancreas? Or pancreas? Pick your next challenge and make sure to like and subscribe.